what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel. Yimbo reviews everything. Back on Sunday night after last week's Royal Rumble. Can't wait to be here. Let's unbox some toys together. Hello. Already way great in the chat. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Messy Photography. What's going on, my dude? Happy Sunday, everybody. As always, it is just wonderful to be here and have a chance to hang out, talking toys with all of you guys. So thank you so much. Toy Addicts. Hey, man. Hey, if this is what the world needs. But guys, hello. Happy Sunday. This is going to be a fun show. It could just be me. I did a little poll on my community tab over on YouTube, and I was asking about, preferences for, like, when you think about podcasts you enjoy, streams you enjoy, like just length some time, because obviously I'm definitely somebody that has no problem hanging out and going live for hours on hours, and I love that, and that's awesome. But just in terms of it's statistical data, it's research. You know me, guys. I'm always trying to make this stream better for you. So tonight, that being said, based on the current results of the poll, and this is also for like just me needing sleep and everything, like I'm gonna really do a good job of keeping Sundays to 2 hours. That's my plan, maxing out, max. So, and again, maybe we'll just do an hour tonight if it's just me. However, I did send the link out to all of my close buddies. So as you know, the Sentinels of J Shot and Machu have the link tonight. My fellow toy daddies, No Chewing and Toy Father. And then my toy correspondent, Cody, Too Much New Toys, also has it for this evening. So, I don't know. We might get guests, we might not. And either way, I'm just happy to be here. You know what I mean? So let's get going. Thanks, Wayne. There we go. Jamelin Parks, what's going on, brother? How are you, man? And there's Chewy. How are you? Samurai Chris, Josh Brown. And Diggs Figs, what's going on, everybody? So good. All right. So first things first, I wanted to touch on some community support. Remind you guys that these things, I'm not sure about the shirt that I'm about to show you, but it might still be available. I'm not sure. I did not do my due diligence to check. I know it's a limited run, but this is, ooh, how pretty. Am I already sweating? I'm already sweating. That's crazy. So this is my Nose Rain Turtle Ginsu collab t-shirt. It is really, first of all, really, really comfortable. And then obviously this artwork is just spectacular. If you are unaware of the story, Turtle Ginsu is a turtle comic book artist. I forget it, like whatever, draws amazing turtle stuff and took one of Nose Rain's toy photos and then drew it into this. So really awesome, spectacular. And then the other thing other guy I wanted to shout out. So I've talked about this before, but I really am trying to collect as many different prints. Obviously the stickers, like cons and everything. But print wise, I'm trying to acquire them because I want to convert one of my walls into Friends Toy Photography. So I hope you're honored, Pablo, because you are my first print or framed prints. So I bought from PL Toy Box at Legion's Con, and I had showed that to you, but now it's framed. It's now framed. I still have to peel off the protective coating, but look at that picture. Woo-wee. So yes, I'm super pumped. So Pablo, you're the man, dude. And I am very excited and honored and proud to get to hang up a piece of my friend's artwork over somewhere on these walls. Somewhere I will find a spot. So those are just my initial little community shout outs. That's right. Yeah, it was a timed run. What is that? Who's that? Rob's Pop View. Hello. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I said hi to Josh Brown. Oh, Josh Brown, I'm mad at myself. Josh is an amazing human being. Sent me some of his head sculpts. I said on Wednesday I was going to be going over them. I think they're on my kitchen table. I'm the worst, but I can still show off through your Instagram, Josh. All right, and get some eyes on your stuff. So I'm mad at myself, Josh. I'm mad, but that's okay because that just means I'm going to continue talking about them for more weeks because I wanted to show off. I got distracted. What can I? You know how it is, man. Turtles Nerd 88. What's going on, buddy? And there's Cal the Collector. Hey, Carlos, love you, man. And the fellow Yimbo Maniacs. And Josh was saying the shirt is no longer available. Okay. And it's me, Chad. What's up, Chad? And he got the same color. Nice. I love, the green. I mean, like, I don't think it could have gone wrong, but green for the Turtles, right? And let's see. Whoop, I keep clicking around. Okay. All right. So what other fun things can I before we get to the unboxings and all the other fun chill stuff tonight? Well, I'll show this off real quick. So don't forget, I do have a Chuckles review posted. I will say I was guilty of not doing a review video this week. Posted. I did record. So on Thursday, it might have been Thursday night. That doesn't really matter. Just at one night this week. That's obviously I talk about my kids all the time, and getting to do toy stuff with them is always a blast. So my daughter, I got two Nendoroid figures. So here's the Mario box, I should say. These are obviously gonna be the first two toys I will be discussing tonight. And I have a Kirby who boxes again beyond my reach. But my daughter and I did my son. So my daughter did the Stitch review with me. And I love the video. If you haven't checked it out yet, I don't know. It gives me all the Mr. Rogers vibes. But my daughter, I thought, did such an amazing job. My son is the Mario guy. So I had offered him. He couldn't wait to get his hands on the Buzzy Beetle, which we had to look up. Let's see if I can get that. And you know what? I'm like, you know what? This is going to be one of those nights where I'm just like, did I forget more things? I think I did. It's a good thing I have plenty of toys at my feet. But yeah, so the Buzzy Beetle. So we unboxed. He was wearing a mic, and he's my daughter. I should like, how could I word this so that they don't hate me when they watch this, if they ever do, like when they're older. My daughter is the talker. She's my mini me. My son gets excited for this stuff. Like, he wanted to do it, or, it was, tit for tat type of thing. Like, Cam got to do it, so he wanted to do it. And of course, as a twin dad, like, trying to make sure like affection is spread evenly is a challenge. But I was like, yeah, man, let's go do it. He made it a little bit more of a challenge for me. So I know that there's a lot more editing for me to do. And then the funny thing is, once we literally got to Buzzy Beetle, he was like, all right, and he was like, bye, I'm done. And that's it. And I was like, well, we have the rest of Mario. He didn't care. So it's like, I have footage of the two of us unboxing like the first tray. And then I ended up kind of wrapping up solo. But yeah, I have to edit that. So there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Knives Out. That's right. And Toy Chase. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, Mayor? So yeah, I will get that video out, I think, eventually. I'm hoping I can cut it into something. Again, the whole point is to be entertaining and informative. So hopefully, if I can get it to that point. Otherwise, I'll pivot into some other things. I tried out some ASMR. I've been telling Machu to get into it, although he doesn't need any gimmicks for his stuff because it's just spectacular in itself. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to try it out. Like, I've just, I've missed a lot of toy time. Even though my marking period ended, that was still only Wednesday. Like, so literally, I feel like, I haven't had much of a toy life outside of streams up until Wednesday. And then again, then it's just oh, now I can focus on real life stuff and trying to get my tax papers together. All of those adult responsibilities. Even this weekend, we had an awesome time. So yesterday we got to see my nephew play. Mikey's so good, and we got to check his game out. They did lose, but he played well as always, and so that was a lot of fun. So we got to do some family stuff, do some shopping, and then today we got to see family again over at, we call them our outlaws. So we have our little group of in-laws, and then we have like my sister's family and my brother-in-law's sister's family. Like they're the outlaws. So we're the in-laws and the outlaws. It's so goofy. But we went to a little birthday party today. So the kids had a great time. All of the good things, all of the good stuff. And I even made a Ross trip, but unfortunately no AEW entrance ramp for me. So Cal, I'm still not kicking myself because that thing retails for $35. I think it's selling for $12. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, Carlos. So then to ship it to New Jersey, you know what I mean, man? So like, that's why I didn't want to put that onus on you, even though I really appreciated the offer. But yeah, my Ross it's dried up, man. It's dried up. There's some NECA Toon, the Tiny Toon figures left. I almost bought an Ash, but I didn't. The Evil Dead. But I got some stuff for my kids. But yeah, in terms of like stuff that we like, 6-inch, 112, 110-inch, nothing. Oh, it was $7.99. It's probably gone by now, Carlos. Don't make a special trip. If you happen to be going and you see it there for $7.99, then I'll buy it because you know what? Then it would be cheaper than eBay. Yeah. All right, we'll talk, Carlos. I'm not putting this on you though. This is whenever it comes to me, guys. Just so you know, everything is just appreciated. But I never like want to monopolize people's time. So thank you, Carlos. If you can do it, great. We'll be in touch. Toy Mirth. It's my new He-Man chant for you. What's going on, man? As you know, Toy Mirth is one of the TPC Discord moderators and host, and one of the co-hosts of Figuratively Speaking on Thursdays. What's going on, buddy? Wade loves the reviews of the kiddos putting the dad into Toy Dad. That's, I mean, hey, right? Like Toy Dad, he says. I'm glad you appreciate it. Again, like I would have, like, I'm honest. Like, my wife and I get it. It is hard when they're your kids. Like they're your kids. They're your everything. So sometimes it's hard to take off the rose-colored glasses, but we want them to be, successful and well-rounded adults at some point. And I would be upfront. Like I wouldn't be. So that's what I'm saying with my son's thing. I have to see I might be able to make it usable, but it might take a lot more editing than how I've been making my other stuff. So that's all. I'm just being realistic. But no, he's coming along. It's just like she is in terms of the communication aspect. Like she also really loves making these type of videos. She's so silly. It's so adorable. Let's see. I'm the one that did the Fury towards Leo versus the Footbots. Awesome. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. And there's Fox Toy. Oh my God, Fox Toy Box. What's going on, Brian? Bryn, how are you? And yeah, okay. Thank you, Josh. Because I do genuinely like to think of other people. So this is on me and I'm taking it to heart. So I feel a little bit better now. So thank you. And let's see. And yeah, the photo wall in your other house. Yeah, no, this is it. This is the house. Let's see. I missed the chat up here too, I think. Oh, there's my brother-in-law, Mike. How you doing, man? Great seeing you this week. I got to see you both days. Got to see Mikey. Oh, so awesome. And then I thought I missed somebody. Oh yeah, here we go. You see the Minions. The Minions Bob. He's definitely consideration for the collection. Yes, that's the Nendoroid, and that's what I wanted to focus. That's gonna be the first toys that we talk about tonight because I'm fascinated by them. I like one more than the other. We're gonna get to that. But that Minion Bob, like they're adorable. I've always been enamored by them and appreciated like the people that shot, like that's their toy photography, that's their lane. I think that's fascinating. because they look so good and they are articulated and they do have so many options of accessories. So I've always been fascinated. Now that I have my 2 and Luigi is added to my pile of loot, that was not supposed to be until June, but he got added. So of course he just missed the shipment. But then I'll have to see. My son does want King Dedede though, so there's that. Again, I'm all over the place tonight, guys, so hope you don't mind. By the way, I'm using my fancy camera. This is my Canon M50. I was going to reach out to Unparalleled today, and I just didn't get a chance to. But I'm going to tell him, because I know he's been struggling with his the EOS application. I'm not using that to stream with it. So I wanted to give him a little bit of help. I know this is like 2 streams in, or 3 streams in using the camera. But with this setup, it's been working really well, and I'm not using that EOS utility like app. So I gotta hit him up to see. But yeah, hopefully you guys, a little super HD for you. And now I have my Logitech. That was what I was using before. That is going to be this camera. So that's that. So, it does have autofocus. We'll have to see how this one goes. I think it should be fine, but I'm just saying he's having problems. I'm still waiting for my next invite to the stream. Let's no, God, wait, ever catches. Please don't tell him I'm talking any poop, because I'm not. He's the best. But yeah, I did want to hit him up to see if he wants to join me on a Sunday or a Wednesday, or the next time he wants to chit chat about toys. But let's see. Wyatt Smith, Copper State Collectibles in the chat. I'm still getting used to that name. It's still there. It was a pretty easy switch for me, but I still like to catch myself right before I say it. And you're the best, Carlos. Thank you, man. Let's see. Got 4 of my own, and all customizing and diehards came to a halt when they want to play. I get it, dude. It's true, but that's like, I just saw a quote from John Ritter's son. I think it's Jason Ritter, and you would have seen, you'd know what this guy looks like. If you want me to pull him up, I can. Let me get Pablo's picture out of the way gently. Let me get this up close and personal. There we go. Let's see. Jason Ritter. All right, just so you can see what he looks like. You'd recognize him. I mean, we all know John Ritter from Three's Company. And what's really cool is when you hear, like, even from like an old-timey celebrity, but somebody that, like Mr. Rogers, honestly, like, I know that sounds silly too, or Bob Ross, but like when people that gained any level of success and even like notoriety, and it's like Keanu Reeves too is another, like, just like there's so many good people out there that make it, and that's awesome. So it's really nice to hear confirmation of that. So anyway, here's Jason Ritter. Again, he's been in a ton of movies and stuff too. But he had a quote, and now I'm going to butcher it, but it was basically that the best thing that you can do as a father is to, like, you want to give them all these different things, all this different knowledge and wisdom, but truly, like, in his words, again, paraphrasing, was unconditional love. And again, in that affection, that attention, and yeah, man. So Wade, love you, buddy. Shroomy. Shroomi's in the house. Have you seen Godzilla Kong toys? They are pretty awesome. Not yet. All of the Godzilla figures have been tempting me. The only reason I haven't jumped is because of scale, but not that I have space for something that would be scaled to action figures. So then it's kind of like I've been tempted about those YOLO Park, Megatron and Optimus figures, and same deal, like where I want them. And actually, Carlos, Cal the Collector, sent me scale pictures with Legends, and they look good. Like, they're large. Obviously, they would be massive, or at least thinking of the movies, like, compared to humans. But in terms of toy photography, like, they're just bigger and imposing enough where I feel like they would play great with Legends and even McFarlane's and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing with Godzilla yet, but there's been so many good ones. I was looking at the Godzilla -1. Who is it? Was it Figuarts? It just put, I don't know. So nothing yet, but they've all been amazing. Hi, look at Rama Toys, like his stuff. He's been putting out some awesome reels. He did an unboxing one. So let's see. So you're saying you're going to show it how it's done? No, technical suggestions. That's it. Technical suggestion. No, I would never tell anybody how to do anything. No, I would offer him, hey, this setup has worked for me with this camera. Wait, do something you want to get a lesson. So okay, cool. Oh, you guys are too funny. Too funny. So yeah, let's start with these Nendoroid figures. But you know what? I am kicking myself. I'm such a dummy. So I left Josh Brown's head sculpts upstairs and the pack. I had put all of my Nendoroid stuff in its own like little zipper carrying case, so I can like keep it all together. And that's upstairs too. But I have the toys, so let's at least I can give you a quick rundown of these two, and then we'll get to like the usual scaled stuff. So this is just more for fun anyway. Let's get the second camera going. Knucklehead I am, and no, never telling Wade how to do anything. All right, let me get some of these. God, I loaded this scene up. That was silly. All right, so here is Mario and Kirby. There we go. So Kirby was the first one that I opened, and I'm not gonna lie, like I like him the most. So spoiler alert, starting now, like I like Kirby the best out of the two. Not that I dislike the Mario, it's just different, and this is why I'm going to explain my hesitation to maybe getting more of like the minions and stuff. So the Kirby to me is absolutely amazing and adorable, and here we go, the perfect for ASMR. For my next ASMR, I'm thinking that I'm going to also do the talking and the whispering as doing the posing. It's magnets. It's such a satisfying feeling and sound, and that's why literally Kirby is my favorite of these two. So Kirby has magnetic feet, hands, and now the faceplate, the way this works is it just rotates off. So there we go. So that just rotates off like so. And he comes with 4 different head sculpts, which unfortunately I won't be able to show you. But you know what? Maybe then it'll actually motivate me to finish my, like doing like a short one. Nothing crazy. Maybe like a little 5-minute feature of these guys. And then Mario, same deal, since I don't have all the rest of this stuff to show you. I just wanted to highlight real quick like how he works. So the stands, they need the stands. That is a problem with them. Like in terms of like they just won't balance. They have very tiny feet. Like Mario himself has these legs. Like this is how they swap out. They've got a peg, obviously, but little to no movement on the legs. Like once they're plugged in, that's it. You do get some arm movement here. He's got the bent for running. He's got a straight arm. Then he's got a set of straight arms with hands with like a peg in it. And I think that's to hold one of the gold boxes. I think. I haven't really figured that part out yet. He also came with a set of both arms will pop out, and it's like the arms folded, which is so cool. And then he came with Luigi's arms. So that I have to get both brothers. In terms of the hat and then the head, he also came with a bunch of face sculpts. So that pops off. My son was like, "That's a big Cappy." I'm like, "Yeah, it is." You can't touch it though. But the face, it pops off like so. So he's got these big, large face sculpts that pop on there. And there's this one, which is definitely like an angry face. Stars. This is where I was a little worried about the Logitech cam with the autofocus, but there you go. So that's his angry face. Then he's got a big old smile, and then maybe like, yeah, I think neutral, just kind of smirk. It's like a smirk. So he's got a big smile, and then he's got a smirk face. And then that just pops on. So yeah, he just will not stand, as you can see. So he definitely needs that. And the cool thing is he came with so many things. So there was the Buzzy Beetle, there's a Boo, there's the gold boxes, there's a used gold box. You can plug in a coin or a mushroom on top as a power up. Like it is neat. And it comes with, so it's like this stand. It's got these 4 prongs that go up that you can put the boxes on. Again, I wish I was showing you this. But then the box art is also part of the display. So this is much better. And this is what I was saying in my review too. These are really cool for shelf. Like Kirby, I'm going to use, I think, a lot in my goofy, like, video game shots. The Mario and Luigi, I don't know if I'm just going to enjoy them as, like, display guys because, you know, like, there's those holes. I don't know if you could see them. Maybe on the back you could see them a little bit better. Not really. But these will punch out. I haven't done it yet, but you can punch those out, and then they would sit back here. So it'll literally look something like that. There we go. You know, you get the idea. You get the idea. I feel very silly that I don't have the rest of the things to show you. But like I said, I was planning on doing this as a review. So this is just a taste. This is a teaser. A teaser, guys. A teaser. But yeah, Kirby's my favorite. I love the Kirby. He has so this is the hand. He has only one other hand, which does not have a peg in it. So he's got 2 of these just, you know, nub hands. But he has this. He has his little, like, hobo bindle. And then he's got, is it an onion? It looks like a football, but I think it's like one of the food things he eats. And that was, I think that kind of rounds him out. So yeah, so Nendoroid, I had to try him out. I had to try him. Toy dabbler, I know. Stay in your lane, Yimbo. I can't. I know. I can't do it. All right. So thanks, Dix. Oh, too funny. Yimbo, plans for March. My plans for March. Do I have plans for March? Oh, ToyCon. The ToyCon. Now oh my God, I just told my wife, and she's like, oh, that's going to be the weekend that we usually do the St. Patrick's Day parade down in Highland. I'm like, oh, I think so. I told her because, again, she supports all of this, and I want to support her for her plan. So my goal is to go. I'm thinking, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But that's my March. The only thing I know about March is that there's a ToyCon, and I have to figure out how to get there. So that's my March plans. That's right, Mayor Tim. You know it. Let's see. So Shroomy, which thing? How do they work? This is my fault because when I start getting into the toys, I have to do a little bit better job. Like you see the improvements to the stream using my camera that apparently I know how to set up for a stream. Oh, I'm too funny. Just kidding. So where am I going with that? Yeah, I needed my extra monitor. That's what I'm still like lacking. Because I'm still on my TV and I do the split screen, but then when I'm looking this way, I lose that. So sorry, Shroomy. Let's see. Seeing that Yimbo's classroom dial turned into a gym dial. Yep. Show me the prince is not this castle. Prince is not in this castle. And it's a neat little thing with the background, and I'm gonna set it up somewhere. It's definitely gonna be used, that's for sure. And yeah, the Kirby's neat. I love this Kirby. Like now that I literally have a bucket. It has Super 7 Stitch, Chester Cheetah, from Jada. It's got my Link and Zelda figures that were in Walmart's and still are in the video game. I think they're Jack's Pacific. Who else is in there? My Sonic the Hedgehog from Jack's Pacific that I got at Target a while back. But yes, Kirby's joining the ranks of my like just quirky, goofy video game characters and like mascots like Chester. That figure's so great. Oh, you know what? That just reminds me. Hold on. Let me go do this. Since he's here, let's show you this, guys. If you missed it. It's our boy Diggs Figs. So here we go. Sharing screen. So many people are doing great work with the Chester Cheetah. But this one in particular, So awesome. That was the pack, the outfit pack for Vaporoni that you could buy. That he managed to get onto Chester. Like I was like, oh my god, you fit the. And he said that the belt, because he's so tiny and thin, like that he had to kind of play around with that. But everything else fit. That made me so happy. So I mean, again, Diggs Figs, you're killing it, man. Amazing work. I love it so much. Let me bring that down for a second. Turtles Nerd 88. Who else is getting the other Raged toys, TMNT figures, and accessories? Oh, I have, fortunately, from my boy Lago Figs, Toy Migo, I have the Spring Samurai that I got from him. I'm tempted because Cody, if again, Cody's a tremendous account to follow, already put out a reel like a couple days ago talking about you can now order the re-release. So they're doing a reissue of the Spring Samurai Not Leo figure. So I might still order another one because I really like those toys. I'm super excited for all of them. I have Donnie and Splinter, that I'm waiting for whenever we get that second payment notification. Kirby does. Let me show you, since this is my fault. It's on Big Bad, so let me go over there now. That's where I ordered this from. It's my pile of loot. Yeah, here it is. It's in stock, and it wasn't like crazy. I mean, you get a lot, like where I felt justified from the price point. So let's see, that should be up. There we go. So you see it, $50. Here are the different things that he comes with. So that definitely is an onion, not a football, but the magic wand. And then again, they just port right in, and then they heart too, but then you can do the two hands because you can move that guy up. There's the bindle and that one. So I guess, those are all the faces. There was a different version. This is the 30th anniversary version. The original Nendoroid is going for like insane. The original Kirby release is going for insane prices. Like I want to say close to like $300. So that's the one that has the pure like sucking in face. So he's got the knockdown. I'm not complaining about these head sculpts because you're going to see them. And again, I don't pretend everybody looks at my story, but if you do, I just use it to post and do fun stuff to make people smile. And that's what these face sculpts give me. He's got another perfect character for story, little jokes and silly things. So adorable. But yeah, so bloop. And of course, Ryan, again, tremendous work, buddy, always. And yeah, Diggs skills. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes to all of the Diggs love. All right. So there's my Nendoroid. So Nendoroids, Good Smile Company. I had no idea that they're like, they're as big as they are. But that's what I want to keep. Like, I'll just use this as a reminder that, again, like the Banksy, we are Banksy, urban underground art, graffiti that we are as toy photographers. It's still growing. But yeah, like it's like a company like that, like that's for collectors. Like again, as more collectors see what we do with the things that they love. But yeah, I had no idea that the Good Smile Company was like as big as it was until I tagged. I was like, oh, how about that? Like that's good for them. Turtles Nerd 88. Follow Cody on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all others YouTube. Thank you so much, Turtles Nerd. Appreciate it, brother. And yeah, Cody, wherever you follow Cody, I love consuming Cody content wherever I see it, as I'm, just jumping around the apps. All right. So where to go now? All right. So there's the Nendoroid. And the box from Mario is massive. For the record, there's so much stuff was in there because those trays, again, you'll see them in the review. Okay. Ooh. I got some more stuff to show off. I mean, there's plenty to unbox. I'm just saying, this is the stuff that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about before I get to unboxing some new things that have been sitting around my house. Let's see. Oh, Stan, Vegeta. All right. So I am going to give some enabling points to our mutual friend Machu Toy, because he suggested in our little group chat to get the Son Goku accessory, or it's the effects part set. That's what they call it, effects part set. Now, I'm going to show these off. I do actually have all these next to me, so we're going to get to take a look at them. Wow. So I'm very happy that Machu, gave me and the group chat the push to, he's like, they're really great, showed off a couple things. And then I started seeing some awesome pictures. I forget who did one, but it was of the animated bat cycle that I have, and probably many of us do, with these parts, like with the tires screeching. So there's a lot of use to them. But the thing that fired me up the most, this is silly, but I think you guys will get it. So I don't buy a lot of Dragon Ball, and I've talked about how I think that Dragon Ball fans, you guys are very fortunate. I wish this wasn't so washed out. Maybe I can lower that down a little bit. Let me see. All right, that works. I just lowered the ring light. It worked a little bit. So anyway, I think these figures are awesome. I bought the Red Sun Goku. That was my first Dragon Ball figure, and it was again during the dark times. Nothing was on the pegs. I have an appreciation for Dragon Ball. I've watched some stuff. I've played the games, but I'm not. If you quizzed me on it, I don't know anything. So I was like, all right, I'll just get this one. But then I bought the restaurant set, and it had the face plate with the Goku eating face. So I was like, oh, well, that doesn't work with that. So I wanted to get classic Goku. The only one that I found on a random Target trip was the blue Saiyan, like the blue hair one. So I bought him because I'm like, well, all right, he's at least in the orange outfit, and I can use that faceplate. So I ended up selling my Red Sun to Machu actually at ChrisCon, and I had the blue haired, and then I bought Vegeta one day, same deal on like a random. I'm just gonna get this. There's nothing else there, but I want to buy a toy. And again, both awesome. Those are the two characters that like I would only ever need. But it really drove me crazy that I didn't have a regular Goku. So I was so pleasantly surprised to know that it comes with the black hair, head, and face. So happy. So what's great is the head. It's meant to be swapped off, so like I can pop it off and put on the blue head, which I have. Here's my little Tupperware. And Mike Hex was teasing me. He's like, for one of my for my ASMR reel, that I need to get those Michael's photo cases. It's true, but this makes it easier for me to travel with my travel figs. But yeah, it comes with multiple. That's what I mean. Multiple head. Oh no, that's Vegeta. Sorry. No, it does just come with that one head. But now I can use. There's the eating face, and this is the blue. That's the one I'm talking about. And then I have, like the other face sculpts that he came with. So it would be like the blue eyebrows. But if it's, like I'm not going to be taking my photos, directly connected to the lore. But let's take a look at these parts, guys. They're really cool. I guess I want to show you a couple of ways that they work. A couple interesting things here with them. Because it's a ring system, which I'm still getting used to. Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll work better on a Legend. I haven't messed with them in that regard, so that could be a thing that we try tonight. But yeah, they come with all these like different sized rings. So for like thigh, ankle, and wrist. And then these things are supposed to like pop on. But there's so many good ones. They're all wonderful. They're all so good for what we want to do. But see, so for this, That's what those little nubs were for. So I'm going to try to get some of these guys out of the way and get this focused up. There we go. So yeah, like this can rotate around because it's just balls. It just pops on there. There we go. So there's that. So a little divot in there. And again, just the ball peg. And they pop right in. So they hook on, you know, like, or you would slide the foot into here. But I have to figure this out. I've only really spent a little bit of time with these guys, just duking it out. So I got to mess around more. But I don't know, like I said, like if I'm going to use them necessarily as kicks and punches or using them as effects to enhance photos in other ways. But the one thing that was cool too is that there's 2 different sized energy blasts. Again, forgive me if there is a different name for them. And this has a clip that goes onto the wrist. There we go. And then there's a little hole right at the bottom. And that will like sit in there. Like so. So it's, I don't mind it. Like, I really don't mind it. It is going to require still some editing in your photography. You know, if you had to take this is definitely one that, you know, take the shot of Goku, then take him out, take another one so you can erase that. But it is clear and it's not terrible. Like, depending on the angle, it's not like you have to edit out that much. So, yeah, I think they're very neat. And like I said, you know, it's not like I shoot a lot of Dragon Ball, but for the other stuff, and really I think for like vehicles and I don't know, just action happening everywhere. We'll see. All right, so let's see. Wade, there's definitely a lot I need to get into. Love that Vegeta. This Vegeta is really, really awesome. This face, again, I'm sorry, there, that's okay, that works. No, that was it. That's what I wanted to see. Yes, that's the face. I love that. Got a real attitude problem. But he's got the thumbs up too. Even a simple thumbs up hand can add so much to a toy when you're trying to, like, you know, emote some personality. But yeah, so this is a great figure. And Kirby Collector, yeah, great effects set. Bandai really needs to do more of these for the Dragon Ball line. Yeah, I want them to do more for all of the lines. Like, just make. I mean, we joked with Blainer Things on Wednesday on the Toy Pick community, talking about NECA stuff and the NECA accessory packs. Like, I know for us as toy photographers and action figure photographers, like, give us all of the accessory packs, whatever you guys can make. Like, I'm sure McFarlane cleaned up with those weapons packs as just, you know, an unlicensed, he's just printing money, I would assume. I never bought one of those, but that's because I had a lot of other firearm type things. But I'm thinking of like super action stuff. I literally just bought that arcade today. And for the record, I've updated my Amazon just so you guys know if you ever want to go check out. Everything's updated, especially for the new X-Men 97 Legends. I put the ones that I ordered, Scott, and so I got Cyclops and Nightcrawler coming because that Cyclops looks amazing, even though I have that Mezco in the same look, but not in the Legends. And Nightcrawler, he's been like, you know, just missing in my collection for all this time. So those 2 guys are up, and then all the Joes that I've been pre-ordering because I have so many coming over the next few months. But yeah, they're there. They're all there. It's all ordered. But yeah, give me all the accessory packs. That's what I want. All of the accessory packs. Whew. All right. Final little piece of life news. It's really like life toy news because it was a thing I got to do today. So this morning, my wife needed to go. She's the best. Went food shopping for us. And I got to chill with the kids. So my daughter was painting. I picked her up at Walmart this weekend. For Saturday. One of the ceramic banks that they have. We were in the arts and crafts aisle. So it's like $3 or whatever. But it's like a butterfly money bank. But it's, you know, porcelain or ceramic bank. So she got that. So she's painting, next to me. And I was painting. And it's not that I needed another one. Let me get the second cam out of the way because there's no way. It's not that I necessarily needed another one. But I just showed, like this whole setup here that you guys see, that floor, I just showed that off. Was that a couple weeks ago? I don't even know. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. But how I carved that all out and tried to make it a mix of like tiles, but concrete and cracked, so it could kind of be multi-purpose. Well, that is literally cut to this table that I'm using. So it is a cut piece of foam board. So I shrunk it down a little bit. So I wanted to have something that in theory I could put next to my 78 points street that I made if I wanted to extend and have like a longer street. Now it's not exact, but I feel like if I put these next to each other, yeah, they'll play. They'll play. So I just turned this into one big gigantic concrete slab. So, like this, I could tell you guys that, like, I talked about the process last time. I keep forgetting to like film these things, but this is because I'm not a diorama maker. I'm not trying to step on diorama makers' toes. There are far too many wonderfully talented people that both I know and that are out there in the world. This is not my jam. Like, this is it. I just needed a floor. So just for you guys to know, this was the whole piece. So this is from, the Home Depot pink one, but an entire piece. And I used the hot wire. It's not a hot wire cutter. It's a hot like pen. It's a hot pen type thing. And that's how I carved all this in. So all the cracks, and I wanted to kind of have like an impact spot ish, like not that it's necessarily, but it could be if I wanted to. Again, it's all flat. It's just meant to be, a street or continuation of a parking lot type situation. But what I want to show off is, so I carved these out, all the cracks. I first painted black, just like I did on the other thing, painted all of them black over it. Like, so black lines everywhere. And then it was a combination of like same thing I did over here. It was rust colored, gray, black, and then like a little bit of like a royal blue. And I just mixed that all up. And for me, it was touch and go. It was just like checking things out. And I wanted to have a little bit more like brown in there, kind of dirty it up. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm proud of it. It looks good. So, and it doesn't take very long, and to me, it's like a nice, enjoyable way to spend your time. Very nice and soothing. What's going on, Brian? That's right, Scott Summers, baby. That's why, he's our boy Scott. Love a good Cyclops. And yes, concrete slabs for the win. Thanks, Wade. Dude, the pen, this thing is just a USB plug. I think my wife bought it for $10 or less. It was Agent Variant that first told me, and I think all of us on a stream, about this thing. I do have to do it by an open sliding door, which is very tough in the winter because what happens is, even though it's plugged in, it'll be hot, and then it literally cools. But then when you close it, you smell like it's not, that you don't want to breathe this stuff in. I'm just saying, as soon as I got the smell, but it heated up, then I opened it up again. So I tried to limit the fumes. Not that this has many fumes to it when you're just literally carving. But yeah, it was neat. It's fun because there was no rhyme or reason. I just kind of made them crack. Like, we've all seen them step on a crack, break your mother's back, all of that stuff, right? I appreciate that, Wade. Thank you so much, Josh. Again, it's a super, that's a very inexpensive thing that I would recommend to anybody starting out or someone that's been practicing toy photography but wants to now up it. The reason for me is the texture of it. The other piece that I forgot to mention is after I carved all of the stuff out, before I painted anything, I literally went outside and took a rock that was full size, like a big, like I could show Delia again upstairs, but took that and just whop, like just mangled and mashed it. And let's see if you can see see if I can do it this way. See how there it kind of, right? And once again, that was I think I want to shout out, that was definitely Lone Wolf, because Kevin's the man. And shared that with me. Like, I know he also uses sometimes like aluminum foil, which I've tried, but look at what I tried. This is how fun. This is so long ago that I did this. Look at the size of that piece that I'm like, oh, is this what he's talking about? And pressing it on the street back here. That's not what he was talking about. Like, I need to whop this. So thunk, 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 thunk. And that's what works. That's what also worked for my 78 Dio. I didn't beat this one up at all because I wanted that to be, like I said, more of like a concrete slab, Brian. A concrete slab that could be more indoors. So that was my goal for that was outdoors. And also the basis for my new turtle lair. So guys, I did it. If you haven't picked up the Mutant Mayhem playset, it was $80 when it came out. Again, that was part of the Chris Con toy hunts galore that we found them, and I bought them, and I put it together and gave it to my kids. They have played with it, but not to the extent that I would have liked to see them like really embrace it. And it's not their fault because I buy them and I also give them a lot of my toys. So like, they have access right now to Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull, and they have some. My daughter has dollhouses, so they would use it. They would, but not enough to my liking. So Daddy was taking it back. Now I took this part off. I actually put this flat in my 78 Dio, and I don't think I took like an official picture, but I was screwing around with cell phone shots, and yeah, like this can work. Obviously, going to scale, like somebody like Vegeta, it would work better for, right, as he's walking along. As soon as you get somebody bigger, let me stretch Chuckles' legs out here. Somebody like Chuckles, you know, like your mileage may vary depending on, because it is, you know, it's not up to their waist. It's not up to their waist. But in terms of living in a shot and being part of a background or in a foreground, I thought that this little piece could be neat. And that's what then motivated me to make that slab. And today, I took off the cardboard part. I actually saw someone else, and again, I wish I could credit them. It's not somebody I usually talk to, but I saw somebody take this and do a ton of stuff. This is obviously very, very small, these doors. Once again, let me get Chuckles here. Like, this is, you know, not to scale whatsoever, but I think he or she did it, whatever, whoever it was, jokerized this. And once it, you know, for a background of a scene, then you can, you know, again, foreground, first perspective. But for me, I'm more interested in the bottom. Oh, the door's stuck. I was trying to pop my head through the door. Why is the door stuck? I feel like there's probably a button I'm not pressing somewhere. Oh, it goes the other way. That's why. Silly me. All right, so this. Here's Johnny. This works really, really well, guys. Now, it's not deep, like in terms of, yeah, it's not deep for shots. So my goal is to place this on my new slab, and then use some of these new walls and stuff that I built over here to create my sewer layer. So I'm pumped because I'm like gearing up now for another like turtle photo run. And what's really cool too is like I could move these pieces around. So like once again, have shots with this or through some frame within a frame or framing, you know? So I'm amped, I'm pumped, and it's not going to stop me from ordering Donnie's lab if that is what's announced for the next Dio piece. And it's also probably not going to stop me necessarily if NECA does in fact have the original sewer layer at the Toy Con that I go to. So if in March they have it, like I'd still have a hard time not buying that. But for now, this is my plan. And I might even weather that too and add some, muck to it and kind of dirty it up, grimy it up a little bit. So we'll see. Oh wait, yeah, the punching bags, dude. Yeah, it's a whole gym. It also came with like a weight bench, which doesn't necessarily scale, but yes, these are awesome. These are so great that they are here. I think they actually be flipped. I think these are on the wrong hooks now that I'm looking at it. And then the Porta-John. My wife goes, I can't believe you haven't done anything photo-wise with the Porta-John, because all of this stuff down here does in fact scale way better. And I've even put in the NECA guys. Like, they will fit in here, like, I don't know. I'm pumped. I'm amped. Because I missed, not missed, but since I did not get the turtle layer, this is making me feel a little bit better. And here's what's so funny. I literally recorded footage of that, like of reviewing it, and never edited it together. It was going to be like kind of in the scale thing. And I don't think I ended up finishing the footage to edit. But I know it's life. It's life. We do what we can. We do what we can. Hey, Georgie boy, I was just talking about you, man. Talking about that hot. Maybe you can remind everybody for the styrofoam. What you told me is like a hot pen USB that heats up and you can carve into our foam boards. Because I have one. I was just shouting you out. So I just forget the name of it. Like how somebody can Google it, because it's on Michael's. You can go, so if you know the name, George. But thanks for coming, man. NJ Tree, my Target still has the sewer playset at full price. That is nuts. I have seen it for at least 40 in the last month or two. I'm trying to remember if it was month or two would mean like holiday Christmas sales. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. But that's nuts that it's still at that price. But maybe their thinking is that like they don't have to clearance it out because new Mayhem stuff keeps coming out, like the new figures. So, gotta agree. We need a Porta-John shot. All right. Gosh darn it. That'll be my next one. I'll have to figure that out. I'll do it. All right. So yes, that was a fun little thing, a little toy photography tip. But yeah, if you can get that at a discount, $80. Like I said, I ate it because I thought my kids were going to be more into it. It was me. This was me straight up just trying to get my kids into Ninja Turtles. They know the Ninja Turtles. They like the Ninja Turtles. They can name them just like all of my different fandoms. I've gotten them to watch the old cartoons, but that was like one Saturday they gave it to me. I've been trying to get them to watch. So I haven't watched Mutant Mayhem yet because whenever I go, hey guys, I get no. So yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't buy it for $80 for what we do. I wouldn't buy it for the full price for toy photography, but anything then under that, then it's a set. It's a set that you can definitely customize into some stuff. So keep an eye out. Like I said, lowest price I think was $40. So check it out. KRS1, happy Sunday. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hello. Asian variant. Yes, it's a pen, but it comes with accessories. It's really a handheld foam cutter. All right, thank you, George. So there you go. Yeah, and that thing is great. It's so nice. All right, we're cruising along, everybody. So we're at an hour now. No friends yet. That's okay, because my friends are all here. My friends are in the chat. It's wonderful. No guests, I should say. No guests yet. But I did tell everybody, especially Cody, because Cody's my across the country buddy. So I just gave him the heads up that I'm tapping out 10. 10 is the latest. Maxing at 2 tonight. But we'll see. We'll open up some toys now. We'll open up toys. Are you guys opening any toys right now? That's what I would like to know. If you are sitting back, posing, or unboxing, I would love to know what you guys are doing right now. My other thought that would be cool, and also as a way to, like, spread the word about the channel. See if I would like to think that I'm more of a joy influencer than a toy influencer. So if you think some other people need these smiles and laughter in your life, I had a thought about, if anybody wants to share stuff with me that they are unboxing during the stream, if you send me like a shot or DM me over on Instagram, or if it's something that you took a picture of, or if you're posting to your story. That's what I was thinking. If you unbox something now and do a little pose and put in your story while tag me, I will happily share that out, and then try to get more eyes on your accounts as well. You know what it is. Anyway, I have some stuff. So what do you guys think? Would you like to see your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle? So I have Kurt. 2 NECA figs. This was my pile of loot. So you go. I'm just showing you everything that came in, because there's those 2 Nendoroid figures. The foot soldier there. The dreaded Kyrie, right? Kyrie. I think I'm saying that right. I say dreaded. Not only is she evil, but she's also a fickle action figure, and I know Cody struggled mightily with her, so I have to be very, very careful unboxing her. These last two, I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer to do like a specific, like a video on them. So the one is Poison Ivy, the Hush, Mafex, what have you. I like to say Mafex better. This, I cannot wait. I was so pumped to finally get her. And then another one I was super excited about is the SHFiguarts Goblin. And my thought was to just do a direct comparison review of these two guys, of the Legends and the SHF. So that was what I was leaning towards in terms of these 2 videos. Poison Ivy would just be more of like a just straight up, hey, here she is, let's do this. What? That sounded awful. Reviewing, unboxing, all of that. So I'm leaning towards Kurt, and then maybe the next ones. I'm also now feeling like I have to pee, but that's okay. I can hold it. I'm a teacher. All right. Let's see. Did I see the Super 7 Mongor? Did you get that satanic goat? Oh, I got to thinking of getting it. Mongor, let's check them out. Let me Google it. That's actually another company that I could mention, because I have been wanting, and it's Super 7. I will say continually, I will shout them out for like the premium experience of their toy boxes. I know these slip covers, I think, are now starting to go the way of shrinkflation or whatever, but the overall packaging and appeal. So I do have this Z2. Like, it's such a feeling. I had to catch myself, because literally I got goosebumps just from that. Again, looked really bad on stream. Okay. So I have Z2. So if you want to do Z, but let's check out. My table's so far away from me. All right, Mongor. Let me see if I can. Super 7 Mongor. Oh, I did see this picture. Oh, you know who I'm going to shout out now is Toy Bro. I think it was Toy Bro over on X, Twitter. Great account. Yeah. And he put up a really wicked shot and talked about, like, this is his favorite Super 7 Ultimate, I think. It looks, man, what a... Dude, I kind of do want to get him. Man, he does look gnarly. Not even... For me, I would use him not, like in more of a mythic sense. Because I only have Lion-O from the Super 7 Thundercat line. Ooh, but that one looks good. That looks good. That looks awesome. All right, so You should think about getting it. That looks great. What do you mean you fight with Mark? By the way, Agent Variant guys, you've had George on the show before. He is fantastic. Yeah, that's right. He's teaming up with Super Cool for the Show and Tell podcast. So you got to go check those guys out. As the SHFiguarts comes with a broken neck peg, it would be accurate. WWE. Waycrate is currently working on Dios. Ooh, and that Hush Poison Ivy looms awesome. Yeah, man. Jamelin Parks, I'm setting up shot right now. It's going to feature Joe's and the Chevy Silverado that I just picked up for $15. All right, that's amazing, dude. Absolutely tag me. Make sure I need it whatever it is. Get it out there. I will share it up. That's awesome, man. All right, we're gonna start with Kurt and take away the package and charge me less. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, that's true. The packaging is wonderful. As I think, Josh, maybe you're more like me too. Like you want to unbox them, get them out there, and yeah, like I don't know. The boxes are still. I might get to a point one day where I don't know. There's still so many that I just hang on to. The boxes, empty boxes in my home. It drives me crazy. But guess what? It's my fault. So I'm very aware of this, and I just need to figure it out. I either have to deal with it or throw them out. So we'll see. Oh, last random. I should have done this at the start of the show when I was running through these. But when we went to Walmart, shelf space is always a premium, right? And now this is more for like garages. I have it now in my laundry room, but they have out these Hyper Tough. So you see it, 4 shelf things. It was $30. The reason I'm telling you guys is I bought similar ones from Home Depot years ago, and they were 50 or 60. So yeah, these are at Walmart, and they're in the pallets, like right in the center. So I would assume that these are now just kind of in. If you need any shelf space for $30, it was easy to put together, and yeah, now I have some of my stuff off of my floor. So that was good. All right, let's check out Kurt. I will say Kurt Angle was one of my favorite wrestlers, and still is. I mean, but during the Attitude Era, the gimmick, the 3 eyes, the intensity, integrity, intelligence, the milk stuff. I mean, like, such an amazing superstar. And this is cool. So right out of the box. Now, the one thing that I am worried about is that smudge. I saw that, and I was like, do I bother reaching out to Big Bad? Machu said, nah, that'll come off. So it's honestly not my favorite. Like, the Stoic one is not my favorite head sculpt of these. So I'm hoping it will brush off, but I'm not going to be like super sad about it. I'll just be bummed because the other 2 head sculpts are where it's at. Those are the main ones. I keep forgetting these. Guys, don't forget that the Ultimates are also like almost NECA levels of these ties. And I almost did it again where I tried to yank and I forgot the legs. Those will cut into the paint on your toys. Sorry. Those will cut into the paint. I know that because I did it on my Cena. And it's just a little mark, and I can kind of push the paint back into the spot. But I know it's there. And even right now, it's still a pain. It's still a wound that I'm reopening by telling you about it. Oh, toys. All right. I love the cloth. I love the cloth goods. I was a little nervous about the look of them when I first saw, because like in the pictures, I didn't even realize it was cloth goods. I don't think. I mean, I should have. I just wanted a Kurt Angle toy, but I'm pretty sure I don't think I realized. But when I was looking at him, let's see. Yes, yay! No more birthmark. Okay, let's get him in the second cam. Show him off. Let's go. Kurt Angle, baby. Here we go. Boop. Bring this up. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Okay. Ah! Silly autofocus. All right. I will have to figure something out with this second cam. And then Wade can tease me. See? There we go. Yeah, it's picking up all the stuff in the back here, but that's not what I want. I want over here. So I got to figure something out with this backdrop. Maybe just removing all of the things. All right, but this is the stuff that I really wanted to show you, and I won't have to worry about. Look at this extra head sculpt. The like that is what I'm talking about. Like, to me, that's Kurt Angle. That is so good. Like, this is young Kurt Angle, but it's also not, I don't know, it feels like a little too generic. Doesn't feel exactly Kurt. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on this one. Sorry, I keep trying to get the focus going. Maybe that's too close to the... But anyway, not crazy about that one. Love the crying. And then even the smiling one looks fantastic. Look at that, man. Like, that looks so good. Very into that. All right, so then the hands. So, you know, once again, we need wrestling hands. I think I filmed, oh my God, I think I filmed footage making a joke, or at least setting guys up, like wrestling-wise, that we need more hands from Mattel. Because, like, this, and also this one, I have it here from Macho, not Machu. Like, these have to, like, I'm not saying they can't give these hands. Like, give them to us, great. But, like, this one, I have no idea what to do with this. It's John Cena. Like, he's the only character that needs a fully splayed out 5, you know? Like, I don't get it. Kurt, this is great. That's for him. That's perfect. So I'm good with that. He comes with the fists, and then, of course, the gripping hands. And then 2 medals. Did he wear both medals, or did they give me... Did he have both of them on? Oh, okay. So they gave us 2 medals. I don't know if he needs to wear the 2, or if it's just like a Mezco backup idea. And then, of course, the Attitude Era Championship. I really need to do more wrestling stuff. I will, you know. I will. But yeah, so two gold medals. I guess he would wear them. No, right? I always keep imagining 1. But I guess he would wear 2. I don't know. On the back, box doesn't help too much. I mean, the real life picture, I guess he does have 2 on. Do you guys remember 2? Then the picture up here is only wearing the 1 that's bouncing around. But yeah, thank you, channel. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely into this whole setup. I tried to load it up with everything that I have that's like in the athletic world. Like, even this is my nicest wrestling ladder that's actually like black with the silver. And here over here I have like the Triple H stuff. I had the sledgehammer fell before. But yeah, man, I'm trying. I should definitely do more stuff. Roman Toys kills it with his behind the scenes. Sorry guys for shaking that around. He kills it with all his behind the scenes stuff. He actually just posted a picture of Yokozuna having a meal backstage. That was just wonderful today. So all right, so Kurt is officially unboxed. He was, again, these are all from Big Bad. I'm not sure. I'm assuming things are still up and in stock. But, you know, like I was looking at, I'm going to order them on Ringside. And then when I saw him over on Big Bad, it was meant to be because he was in stock and I was shipping that pile of loot. So, yeah, Kurt Angle, baby. And, yeah, dude, the smiling one is nuts. Let me put that on. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love smiling toys. Give me head sculpts. Ooh, give me head sculpts with smiling faces. It doesn't have to be the only one. But this way, I get to do goofy stuff and make people smile by posting silly, smiling toy pictures. So great. So great. So there we go. So there's Kurt Angle, baby. All right. Oh, do I do the NECA ones now? I'm only saying that because now I do have to pee. Well, I'm gonna stop. So here we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you about next week. Next week is the Super Bowl. Last couple of years, how many years have I been doing this? I've gone up head to head against the Super Bowl because before children, my wife and I, when we were just dating, and then fiance, and she's my pre-wife, that's what I used to call her. And then even when we got married, because then we had I think we were married for 5-ish years before we had our kids. So we would be hosts. I love throwing parties and Super Bowl get-togethers, and so now we can't. Kids go to bed too early. They'll be lucky if they catch the first half hour and then move on from there. And move on to bed. So no Super Bowl parties in mind. I'm not I love football, but I haven't been about it. So I'm going to basically leave it up to you guys. Do you think I should go Saturday night? You want to have an 8 p.m. Saturday night this week? I don't think I have anything on Saturday. Or do we do a Super Bowl Yimbo pre-show stream and maybe do it in the afternoon? And I know that I want to respect you guys too. And if you're going to be going to parties or hosting or just watching the game, you want to focus on football. But those are what I was thinking. And now this is why. For my, again, 1K crossing over, and all you guys, coming and hanging out each week or watching my videos. Again, just any of them. I thank you guys so much. Again, this is amazing. And I appreciate you all. I see I get tongue-tied. This is when I get tongue-tied, when I'm trying to express my gratitude for you. But for my crossing over 1,000, that was a huge, huge goal for me, milestone, years of work for me to get to that point. So I want to thank you all, and I wanted to do it in a fun way. I could either do this next week or I can hold off. And Jay Shot, you're a prince, and I love you, John. I love you. I wish you were hanging out with me right now. I totally get it, but I love you, John. Thank you very much. You're the best. Josh Brown votes Saturday. I appreciate this. So good. I want to do my giveaway connected to a trivia game. Since I'm a teacher, I want to put together something I don't know if I'm going to use Kahoot or something that Sir Trevor, he did this on his stream a while back where he did a mythic trivia giveaway. I have to talk to him about what app he used or what website. But basically, would you guys be down for something like that? It wouldn't be crazy long, but it would be competitive. It would be questions based on our fandom. So I would write all of the questions based on our franchises, franchise love, our toy loves, our comic book loves. It would be on our friends in the community. I would put together a little multiple choice type 20 question, winner takes all. And then I'll have the big, all the things finalized, but it's going to be a Batmobile, which has been pre-owned, just for the record. That's an open one. But in addition, because it's going to be the Batmobile with at least, I think, a mythic, maybe a cosmic. I'm basically filling it in and sending it to you. Unfortunately, US only. But yay, US only for those of you here. So continental US. And it would be just shipped on my dime because it would be a big old box of toys to say thank you for always hanging out. So thank you. Wait, it meant so much. It meant so much and continues to mean so much to be there. Oh, you can't do a block. I mean, it is. It's making you work for it a little bit more than spinning a wheel. I mean, again, I've spun plenty of wheels for giveaways, but I just thought it'd be a little bit more fun. And just to make a stream fun. It would just be a fun stream night. So let me know. because if I'm doing this no matter what, it's just a matter of should we plan on it for Super Bowl weekends as like a super type thing, Super Saturday, Super Yimbo thing, or whatever. I don't know. Let me know, guys. And Jay Shot again, thank you so much, man. Totally unnecessary. I love you. You're the best. Don't forget, guys, to check out Between Two Sentinels every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Jay Shot and Machu, two of my boys. Love them so much. You're too much, Cody. You're too much. So, all right. Well, so far we only have one vote. I might do another poll up on the community tab over on YouTube. I'll post some stuff to my story. Maybe I'll just do a straight up like Deadpool holding a football and you can comment that way. I don't know. I got to figure this out. Because like I said, I don't know. I want to do this. I've been dragging my feet, not intentionally, but I'm at a point where I want to get this stuff out there and to one of you. And maybe I'll do, have a couple other things pulled for some runners up prizes. Yay! Thanks, Wade. So all right. So yes, I love it. Love you, man. Thank you. Let's see. All right, you're the best. Oh, all right. So on that note, I know I said I could open up all of my pile of loot stuff, but yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out because my bladder is not what it used to be. Oh my God! Wait, let me show. Oh, can you see? It's not shown. You could see a little bit more gray here. In my bathroom mirror the other day, I went to my wife. I'm getting like a gray pork chop. I'm like, I'm gonna go into school tomorrow and blame my ELA class. I'm gonna be like, this is from you guys. It's not too bad, but no. I don't know. What do you guys think? So Saturday or Sunday? Wade votes either day. Josh said Saturday. Again, we'll figure it out. So everybody, you guys are the best. Again, what an awesome. I had so much fun. I hope you guys had fun. That's the whole goal of this, is that we can just laugh along together. And again, thank you guys for chilling with me this evening. And y'all are the best. Seriously, just appreciate it. Just you're the best. So grateful. So yeah, I guess to remind you, Wednesday will be the next time I'll be streaming. So again, Between Two Sentinels, followed by Toy Daddies at 8:45 over on the Toy Pick Community YouTube. Don't forget to check out Cody, Too Much New Toys, wherever you can consume his content. He continues to kill it over and over and over again. Cody, were you popping on? No, right? Or just maybe not? We were good tonight because I have to pee. We have to figure out it. Cody will be back on. We know this. Cody will be back on. So yeah, so keep tuned. I will be streaming next weekend. Plan on the typical, time slot, but I will make the adjustments and the announcements necessary. And yes, okay. Have a great week. Wade, have a great week. Always a blast. You guys are awesome. And no, that's okay. Yes, he will be back. I told him I'm just going to keep sending him the link. So whenever I see him, it's a gift. It's a gift. Enjoy each moment, everybody. And that's it. I'll remind you of a very classic and overdone expression. I don't care, because it hits so hard, and it's just a nice way to end the evening. The past is history. It might as well be fiction. We can't change it. We can't dwell on it. The future, it's uncertain. It's a mystery. We have no idea what's going to happen because tomorrow's not guaranteed. Today, this moment, this is a gift. That's why they call it the present. But I truly enjoy every moment. I try as hard as I can to impact the people around me. And I hope you guys can carry that message into your day tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. You guys are awesome. You're the best. Thank you, everybody. Peace.